Hello everyone. So now when the kiosk is already launched and available to you, it's time that you actually experience the kiosk in real time and see how it works. I know you would have a lot of questions in your mind whether you can do this on the kiosk, whether you can change your logo, how are you going to make it work? Well, the process is simple and today we demonstrate that to you over this video. Well, as you can see, the kiosk comes with an option that you can put your logo, you can have a welcome text or something that you want to show to your customers or your brand highlights. You can put that as a text on the business. Now, as a default option, you have dine in and takeaway as the options. Like these are the obvious options that you will offer to your customers in store experience. But yes, both the assets and the images on this is customizable. So as per your business use case, while you take the kiosk from us, you can share us the relevant files and the images provided can be changed, as well as the options are dynamic. You can choose whether you want to give a dine-in or takeaway service by click of a button from the platform. Now, let's go inside the kiosk. So let's say I go for an option of dining in today on this store. So I can see the complete catalog in a single go. There's a banner which helps you showcase different offers to the customers. It's scrollable. The customer can choose to navigate through it. And it's good enough for the eyes to see the offer plus experience it easily. You have different categories which are available and all the complete menu is controlled directly from your dashboard. So whatever you put on your catalog is visible here. For the sake of simplicity, we want the order to be completed in less than 30 or 45 seconds so that the next person standing in the queue can place his order and the process can be very smooth. Therefore, the hierarchy is very simple for the categorization. You have a category, you have a subcategory if you want, and then you have products directly under that subcategory. We do not recommend you to go beyond this scope, plus we are not suggesting it because the whole experience should be very smooth and you do not want the customers to waste their time navigating on the platform. So let's say today I want to explore the options of pizzas. In case of pizzas, you can see there are different options. So I as a customer, let's say I want to go with cheesy jalapeno extra cheesy pizza. So I have an option of further choosing an add-on. So you can put add-ons for each of your products in case they come in different variants or sizes. So let's say I go with cheese burst. I can see the additional cost, which is rupees 80 in this case for this particular upgrade, and I click on update the order. Now, once that is done, I also have a dynamic feature which helps you increase your bucket size with the customer, your cart value, so that you're promoting the right suggestions to the customer, things which go well with the product that they've chosen. In this case, we all would love to have a Coke with a slice of pizza. So that is what the system recommended to me, that why don't I go for some sides. And this case, it's a Coke. I can see the price. I simply click on the add button. Now, if the product that you're suggesting to the customer has further variant sizes, there's a dedicated screen which showcases that. So I have an option whether I want to go with the medium Coke, small Coke, and so in this case I've even gone for an option of giving them an option to choose the temperature of the drink. So I go for a cold one, and you can see these options are paid versus there can be options which are free. So these are just preferences which do not cost anything extra to the customer. So I click on update the order. Now I'm back to the catalog where I can add new things to the catalog. Well, the platform is optimized to handle things like decimal places. So in this case, it represents 0 because there's no extra cost. But in case you want to show that, it's possible. So let's go to burger. So burger showcases you that, okay, there can be a decimal value associated with an account with a particular product. And you can take it to further 2 decimal places, which is done in case of lamb burger. Now, coming to the concept of highlighting the product type, there is an option to showcase a product as veg and non-vegetarian, and that is configurable from the platform. Every product that is vegetarian is associated with a symbol associated with it, and the non-vegetarian product comes with a different symbol, so that the customer can choose the right ingredients when he is ordering for themselves and do not get confused by ordering something irrelevant. You can use these symbols, or let's say you want to go in a simpler method, you can further create subcategories and categories. So in this case, we chose for a method to showcase to you that, okay, veg and non-veg were categorized as different categories and all the products available also have symbols because we configured it that way. Let's say you're dealing with a product which does not get categorized in both of these categories. Well, it's not mandatory to have veg and non-veg for each product. So this is what is highlighting this concept that, okay, these 2 products do not have the concept of veg and non-veg because these are beverages and they don't come in that size. So you can further use subcategories to differentiate between products, and even the mix of both is possible, that okay, one product has a symbol associated with it while the other products are simply independent products which do not highlight the ingredient used. Well, we talked about add-ons, we talked about veg and non-veg features. So what about a product which is very simple and do not want further options for that particular product? Well, even that is possible. In case of pepperoni pizza, I simply click on the add button and it's added to the cart. There was no further options. I can increase the quantity and it is as simple as that. Now with all this done, let's actually complete the order journey. So I can see there are 5 items in the cart. I confirm the same. So I can simply see the price that I need to pay for the same, and I'll be taken to the ordering screen where I can see the complete details. So here as a customer, I'm able to see the tax associated with it, the cart value of the product. It also tells me, okay, the product tax is a part of it. So let's say you're a citizen or a customer from the European region and it is mandatory for you to show the product price inclusive of tax, where you cannot add the tax in the last stages to be transparent with the customer. Well, even that is possible, and the process is very simple for that. So on this screen, I can simply place an order, and the option that I have given right now is pay at counter. So I can even associate a payment gateway with the kiosk, and that is configurable from the backend. You request the payment gateway, we get it configured, and it is visible on the kiosk. So for now, it's pay at counter that I'll go for. Well, while I'm completing this journey, why don't I tell you something more interesting here? All the customers that we're dealing with want to have a better experience with the brand so that they are associated with you, so that there's a recall value. Plus, we all want to incentivize the customer to come back to us again and again. Well, we've taken care of that part as well, helping you increase your stickiness with the customer with loyalty and promos feature. So if there's a customer associated with your brand, with your website or application which you got created from the Yelo, well, that same customer, if he walks into your store and now is willing to order online with your store, he can use his loyalty points which are associated with his account, and we do not want to complicate the process for them. So we have made it very simple. They add their phone number which is associated with their account, and OTP goes to them so that they can confirm their account, and once that is done, they are able to use their loyalty points directly, and the process becomes very simple for them because they are able to use their credits with you even in an offline fashion. And let's say you want to extend this feature to further table number, so that the customer who's taking the food from you, you're going to deliver it to him on the table. The customer can simply see the table number which was associated for their table via a standee that you'll be putting on the table. The customer can enter the table so that the steward who's going to deliver the food to me knows on which table he needs to deliver the food. So I enter table number 11, let's say in this case. I go at pay at counter. Voila, the process is very simple and it's done. My order is ready. It is clearly highlighted to the customer that it's done. Plus, did you notice the sound effect? Well, yes, that's right. Now you can also put in sound effects which are associated with your brand as jingles and jargon, so that the customer, once the order is placed, gets a feeling and gets more connected to your brand. With this kiosk, our aim is to help you increase your market size, get more and more customers, and increase your stickiness with the customers, because we've been dominating in the online space, and with this we want to help you dominate even the in-store experience. So what are you waiting for? Try the Yelo Kiosk and we will more than happy to help you in this process. Thank you.
Yelo Kiosk. Self-ordering revolution starts here.